Welcome to another episode of Like Father.
Like son, y'all.
I am your host, Mr. Unknown.
Co-host, coach of the character.
And we're here this evening. Today's the 27th of December, 2 days after Christmas. I hope everyone had a good, solid Christmas. What's up to my guy, Jesus, Mr. Gomez?
Yes.
Hold on, we got some. Hold on, we didn't forget what we was doing today, so we gotta get ourselves right. Sorry about that, folks. Moving too fast. Hope everyone is doing well. We had a great Christmas. We got a bunch of gifts exchanging with the families.
Yes.
Great food that we don't normally have on a regular basis.
Mm-hmm.
Macaroni and cheese, stuffing, cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, pies, cakes, eggnog.
Do we do have the peach pie?
We still have the peach pie. Yes, we do. And it's actually very good. And so we're live on YouTube. That's at CL McAllister.
And starting tomorrow, we're trying to get live on Facebook.
Right. And so we're here on Instagram. And obviously we're here at Mr. _McAllister 11. Again, also you can catch us on
YouTube.
CL McAllister on YouTube. We'll be looking to get to Facebook ASAP, probably tomorrow. So we'll probably eventually fade away from Instagram and put our info on those two media lines between Facebook and YouTube.
But then we can't just do YouTube, Facebook on that side, and then...
Right. But what we'll do is we'll probably just give a little bit of info on Instagram on what's going on, like right now, and then we'll just cancel, and then they'll be able to follow. No, then they'll be able to follow, because we're basically just we're changing from channel 2 to channel 4, right?
But everyone
but
doesn't
reality
have channel
is
4.
Right, but everyone does have Facebook or YouTube. Trust me. Anyway, plus our show is pretty lengthy and things like that, so So today our subject is on Kwanzaa. So we got a couple of discussions here going on today. It's a wonderful Sunday. Some of us still have like a week off, if you have school, or if you're a school teacher, or if you planned your break and your vacation at a particular time later in the year, then you are still off and will be off for another week. We got New Year's coming up and all that good stuff. So we're just going to get into Kwanzaa.
Yes. So Kwanzaa, it's basically an African holiday that is celebrated. It can be celebrated mostly in Africa, but it is also celebrated in America. It is given honor and respect by the people who celebrate this holiday, so to say. And Kwanzaa is basically the African American or just African Christmas.
Okay, I respect that.
And
so it's from the 26th until the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And I can remember years ago when I grew up, just as a young man, I didn't know anything about Kwanzaa at all. It wasn't something that was talked about in my family or anything like that. And so for this time period in the year that usually is kind of bombarded by either Christmas or Hanukkah, for there to be a celebration of people of color, of Black people, I thought it was pretty cool. And, so it kind of made me grasp to it a little bit. So Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture that is held from December 26th to January 1st.
Today's 26th, right?
Right. No, today's 27th.
27th.
Culminating
Yes,
in a communal feast called the Karuma, usually held on the 6th day. And so usually there's a feast that goes on kind of at the end of the celebration. And then there's the Kenora, which is kind of like the candles, and it represents all 7 days of it. It's something similar to how Hanukkah has their candle lighting. We don't have a Kenora, but we still gonna drop these facts on you, regardless of the fact. And you know, the candles that are used are red, black, and green, and they are in an aspect of which is something that Dr. or should I say Mr. Marcus Garvey created when he started the
Negro Improvement Association.
Right, the United Negro Improvement Association. Let's see, make an adjustment here so this isn't kind of crinkling and scratching. But the red, and so it's also representing the African American flag, which is bringing all Africans from around the world together with the red, black, and green. The black for the skin, the red for the blood that was shed, and the green for the land, the homeland of Africa.
Yes.
So this was something that was created, I believe, in let me see. Hold on. Let's see.
Now, I've been celebrating Kwanzaa all my life, basically. Like from since I was born.
Right.
So it's kind of like installed to me to celebrate Kwanzaa every year, no matter what, no matter Christmas time, no matter if I heard something about, oh, I want to do Christmas and I want Santa Claus to come. It's always been in my mind to celebrate Kwanzaa, because Kwanzaa was that day where you just celebrate with your family, not day, the whole
week. And so, you know, like with Kwanzaa, it's more so, it's different. It's like it's almost like an arts and craft type of scenario. Now, you know, most people are good at just going out and buying somebody something and giving it to them like that. But in this instance of Kwanzaa, it's more of a creative, make something together or make something and then present it to them, right? So it's more thought, more what word am I looking for? More love, you know, more attention to detail of what am I going to make that can make that person smile. Now we know sometimes it simply could be a letter. It could be I wrote you a card. I made you a card. I did an origami and I made a star and put your name on it, gave to you. It could be anything in the form of a gift.
Yeah.
And when you think of things like that, you think of like, oh, okay, well, you know, it could be I gave you some cupcakes. I made some cupcakes and I gave it to you, right? And so this isn't something that is necessarily like harbored by Black people. Black History Month is not harbored by Black people. Only Black people can learn about it. No, because that's the problem with the world, is that we don't want to branch out and learn about each other's culture.
Learn about everything that we don't know, or that's not how do I say it? That's not imprinted into your mind.
Right. So Kwanzaa was invented or brought in 1966 by Dr. Help me with his name, Maulana Karanga, professor and chairman of Black Studies at California State University, Long Beach. Created Kwanzaa in 1966.
Dr. Maulana
right here.
Karanga.
Right there.
Karanga.
After the Watts riots in Los Angeles, Dr. Karanga searched for ways to bring African Americans together as a community. Now, I've heard that Dr. Maulana Karanga kind of took ideas from Hanukkah and maybe it's not all that people make it to be.
Yes.
Right.
It happened in 1966.
But I'm gonna tell you this: everybody and everything has a bit of ideas, and if you can take from that idea and make you and your people or your situation, your circumstances better, you win. So it's just like Ben Carson, as I say his name correctly, how Ben Carson, who kind of has a bad reputation to some extent, even though he was this superior neurosurgeon, he also has had a bad name because he's a Republican. He's part of Donald Trump's group and all of that. Hey, look, there's good in people. Take from it what you gonna take from it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just because they say your coworker is bad, it don't mean the coworker bad, especially if you don't know who the coworker is and you haven't spent any time with them.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was created in 1966 by Dr. Mulana Karenga. Okay, and she was a professor at California State Long Beach. Okay, now each day represents something. Each day, and we're not going to go into too deep. We're just going to give you, So, go for it.
Yes, the primary symbols of Kwanzaa are the 7 candles: Mishuma,
Mm-hmm.
Mishuma Saba, which represents the 7 principles. More on that below. The candle holder, Kinara, unity cup,
Mm-hmm.
Kiko, Ki, Kumbi, Cha Umuja.
Mm-hmm. That's just let's see, and that's the placemat. And
the Mekeka.
That's the crops. Then
Mazua,
the corn, and then
Mahindi,
Hindi, and the gifts.
Zawadi.
Okay, and so when you think of so now it's like, all right, you got these principles, right? And there's always like, it's almost like what do you call it? The horoscope. Is that what it's called? The horoscope?
Yeah, I believe so.
When your birthday? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Right? If you're a Taurus or a Aquarius or a Scorpion or a Pisces or Gemini, and then they have this bit of information that they give to you on a daily that you can either take or leave. If you go to a what do you call it? If you're in a Chinese restaurant, fortune cookie. You pop that fortune cookie, and it's this bit of information. You can either take it or you can leave it. Some people take it and they take it and roll it in the head, and it said, that's worth something. I got that information. And then there's others that say, that's nothing. Throw it away. Bam. Right? Just like any other holiday for that matter. Right?
Yes. The 7 principles of Kwanzaa, also known as Nuguzo Saba of Kwanzaa, utilize Kiswahili words. Oh, Swahili?
Uh-huh.
Swahili word.
So unity, which was Umoja, which was yesterday, right?
Yes.
And that's self-determination. Huh?
Unity.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's right. Unity. And then you think of unity, right? That's just like, hey, as African Americans or anyone for that matter, come together, right? There's enough craziness going on in the world to why people aren't coming together. And if we could come together and understand what's happening out in the world, we might be a little bit better. The word unity, the state of being united and joined as a whole. So if we all could come together and be solid as a whole, especially in my circumstances, especially Black people, for Latinos, especially Latinos, for Caucasians, especially Caucasians, for Yemenis, especially for Yemenis. Why? Because all it does is embetter the people. When you embetter the people, we have a better civilization. We have better individuals who know themselves, who can go out and do things that are productive. But if you are not unified, then you are fighting within your own self, amongst your own group. And how do you get anywhere or get any further in life if you're fighting amongst yourselves?
Yes.
Right?
I understand. Now, second one is Kujijakalia, I believe.
Right. And that's today's
Kujichangalia.
that is today's principle. Right?
Which means self-determination.
Right. So self-determination. Think about that. So to be determined is one thing, right? But sometimes we are persuaded, talked into, hey, why don't you this? But the fact of the matter is that you can determine what you do. It's just like self-education. I teach Asante every day, Monday through Friday, and every Saturdays and Sundays if something ain't right. But what makes my job easier probably than most is that I've already set a precedent in his mind to where I can give him a task and he can go and self-educate himself. Then when it gets tough, is that, can you help me? So self-determination, the right of a people, self-determination is a cardinal principle in modern international law, commonly regarded as jus cogens, binding as such as in the United Nations as alternative in authoritative interpretation of charter's norm, right? So anyway, self-determination is you personally being self-determined, right? Yes. I'm going to do it. I want to be the one who can complete it. When you are able to have your own level of drive, right? Your own drive. If you can have your own drive, then that falls into self-determination. Now, like we said, this was started in 1966 by what's the young lady's name again? Hold on. It was. And she is a professor at Long Beach University, Cal State Long Beach. And let's see. Hold on. Let's see. We had her. We done lost her. Anyway, find her for me but I believe, as like I said, she was after the riots, she seen it as, wait a minute, we're like falling apart here. Okay. And we need to come together. So as her being an educator in a school and teaching young black, is it a young man? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Mulana Karenga. Yeah, that's him. See. Okay. Let's see. Let's get an image of this individual. Yes, it is a young man. My apologies, sir, if you see this, or for anyone else who's listening. Again, right? He sees all of this mayhem and chaos and violence, right? And so he comes up with this opportunity, this situation, this creation of a time period to where a lot of people love to go out and buy each other gifts and things like that. But in his mind, he's like, hey, this is the time where we can eat together, create together, and let's put some meaning toward the days, yes. Right? Let's put some thought behind going out and making something happen for someone. So I thought and think that it was something that I could add to me and my family. Okay? Yes. What you mm-hmm. And so what we've had Uji, what was it? We had Umoja, which is unity, right? So even if even if these days have gone by and maybe you didn't know as much or whatever, hey, look, unify with somebody that you don't necessarily know that much about, or it's okay. Because the fact of the matter is, we have to do our part. Shows like this, like Father, like Son, this is me doing my part.
Yes.
I'm showing my self-determination that me and my son can do something together. And yeah, we have our spats after behind the scenes and things like that. But we come and we bring you information that we have. Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry, you know, sometimes he throw me under the bus, sometimes I throw him under the bus. But this is unity. Me and this young man, this is unity, no doubt, you know. And then today's is Fuji Changalia, which is self-determination. Now, as we move on, before we transition, there's collective work and responsibility, which is Ujama. Good. And so that's tomorrow, right? And then there's cooperative
economics.
And that's, of course, talking about how do you get your money right?
Ujima and Ujama.
Okay.
Purpose, Nia, creativity, Kumba, and faith.
Right.
Money.
Right. So, yeah, you know, we kind of daggering names and things like that. Hey, life will continue, right? Because there's no, you know, we neither one of us are got the doctor label behind us. And so, like I say, I probably learned about Kwanzaa maybe about 12 years ago. And we end up not necessarily bringing trees into our house and things like that. You know, we just have more of a, hey, I love you. Let's not glorify something, right? And so when you think about a time in a year and you say, hey, each day, why don't you make each day mean something? I mean, just think about that. Mm-hmm. Just like a 4th of July means something. Just like Martin Luther King means something, right? Put some meaning, and then all of the chaos / greatness that we have within us, if we can put in place to grow and be better, hey, I'm all down for that. Okay. So these are things that will continue on through the week. Hey, write a little letter to moms, your brother, your sister, you know, make them, like I say, make a, origami, airplane, draw a picture, whatever creativity that you have. You see, I don't got too much, but, you know, give extra hugs and love, right? And, you know,
craft something.
Right. And like I say, you know, when you can unify, be self-determined, collective work, working together, be responsible, work on your finances, your economics, right? Have a purpose, have creativity, and have faith, which is basically all of the 7 principles. You will win. You will be in the direction of the winner circle. And that's what it's all about. Bettering ourselves, bettering our families and our community. Yeah. Okay? And that's, what's that? And that is Kwanzaa. Okay? And it will go until January 1st. Now, we're transitioning. We hitting a hard left. The Surgeon General urges LeBron James to take COVID vaccine. I'm going to read that again. I don't know who's still there listening. Surgeon General urges LeBron James to take COVID vaccine.
No, wait. Before we get into it, just think about it, right? Listen to what it said. Surgeon General urges LeBron James to take the COVID-19 vaccine.
Now, Jerome Adams, who is the Surgeon General of the United States of America, he is an African American, at least from this picture.
Now, wait. Before we even get into
And hold on. And we know that LeBron James, African American. These are two black men. Okay. Now, the Surgeon General, he reached out to the most popular, darn near most popular black man that America has to offer. And he urges LeBron James to get the COVID vaccine. And I can't think of nothing other than us as regular African American humans walking on the street who work 9 to 5s, 10 to 3s, noon to 8s, and all of that. He's saying, why don't you lead your people in to go get the COVID-19 vaccine?
Wait. First of all, we know that we don't know if it's safe. This is now you've heard Dr. Anthony Fauci say this a million times. I know I have. He said there will be a vaccine. Most likely there will be a vaccine done by the end of the year. No doubt. But the thing is, it might not be as good as the average vaccine.
Right, because it's usually done with more time.
Yes.
More patience.
Years go past.
Right. And they still haven't found out how to cure cancer. So I'm just saying. Then I seen seen on YouTube where the young lady, and I know some of y'all have seen, I seen the young lady get the shot. 17 minutes, the vaccine, the COVID-19 vaccine shot.
I thought you meant like a basketball shot.
Yes, sir. And I seen her get the shot. 17 minutes later, she does the interview, and then she passes out.
If that don't tell you not to take the vaccine, I don't know what does.
Now that's just one instance, right?
Did she come
I also know somebody.
I
would hope she did, because that would have been on, every news channel
in the world.
If she gets two vaccines, I don't know, and she still dies, I don't know what to tell you.
So here's the thing. You're talking. All right, we're gonna read the article. Let's.
I was gonna tell you what you saw. You saw something else.
I also seen where there was a doctor or someone in the medical field who was sitting there, and they had the cameras rolling, and so they had the needle, right? So feel me. They got the needle, and so they stuck the needle in his arm. And then that when, way back when you was like 8, 9, 12, whatever, the shot was one thing. But when they press the button, that I don't know if it's a button, but I'm talking about when they press it down so the medicine can go in. I didn't see them press the medicine into the arm.
Guess
and
what?
And so I just seen him move his finger this way. I seen him move his finger that way. But he didn't go down to put any medicine into the arm. So that leads me to believe. I don't even know what to believe because I don't want to put too much major speculation out there because I'm not a doctor. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you I can see. I can see. With these eyes, they pretty solid. This one right here get low every now and then. I got the juices that come out when I ride my bike. Somebody thought I was my nose was running, but that was his eye running when I was riding my bike. Remember somebody saw the picture was like, your nose running. You got, I ain't got nothing. Okay, that was my eyes tearing. Come ride with me, you'll see it, okay? Anyway.
That's cold.
I know it is, right?
That's cold when you said, come ride with me.
Right. So anyway, the Attorney General, Jerome Adams. Surgeon General. So let's read what he says. It says, let's read this is from BET News. Okay? It says written by Paul Mira. U.S. Surgeon General Jerome Adams is asking LeBron James to get the COVID-19 vaccine to motivate others to do the same. Now, does he mean others? Does he mean others? Others? You know, others would be Black, African American, Latino, non-Black, Caucasian, American Indian, Russian, etc., and then others. Why the hell would Jerome Adams ask LeBron James
He said, yeah.
to get others to get the vaccine? I don't know if he talking about others. Anyway, let's keep on going, right? Let's see, other Black folks in sports, right? Right. I know, but I'm just saying.
How you gonna get a vaccine and you're not even sick?
Hold on. But that's just like when people get the flu shot. People don't be sick; they just get it to kind of help prevent, right?
That don't make no sense. Why you need to get the flu shot? If you're
Here we go.
not sick?
All right, here we go. Speaking to KTLA on Monday, December 21st, 6 days ago, Adams, this is James Adams, the Surgeon General.
Jerome.
He believed, Jerome. What? Is it Jerome? What I said, Jay, I'm sorry. Jerome, it's LeBron James. I'm sorry. It's mixing names. Jerome Adams said he believed that the NBA superstar could influence millions of fans
Fans.
It's like
To-
100 fans.
to get basically the COVID. So he would like for LeBron James to get the COVID
basically-
vaccine.
Basically,
But
LeBron
do
James
they
is
want
his lab rat.
But-
Oh, that's pretty deep.
And they're testing him out.
To
See if he dies. If he dies, then they're gonna be like, okay, don't take the vaccine. We gotta take a few more years.
this is what Corona has done to a 10-year-old brother who listens and pays attention. This is what it's done.
He's a lab rat. Basically, they're testing it out on him.
Here we go.
But do they actually?
Right.
But do they actually want him to get coronavirus so he could die?
No, they want him to get it so that other people, other fans, other players, other people in the United States will get the vaccine. More so, more Black people, because if LeBron James, the most popular of us all, so to speak, will get it, and that'll definitely be videotaped and live camera. I wonder what people will think of him then. Anyway, let's move on and keep reading.
LeBron James, I know you've been a big supporter of masks. Adams said during the interview with the news station, I want to know when you're going to take the shot. Not the basketball shot, but the COVID shot. He continued, because I did it, because I know it's safe. And we want to make sure people understand this is how we end the pandemic.
Adams says if LeBron endorses the vaccine, it could send a big message to those who are against the shot. Hey, look here, I'm telling you right now, if LeBron James get the shot, that's not going to make me get the shot. And I'm an advocate of LeBron James. Between his schools, between his business hustle, between bringing all his homies up and making sure they get the information so that they can be millionaires. Also, the way he's led 3 teams to championships, I totally am behind LeBron James. But I'm telling you right now, if LeBron James get the vaccine, that does not change my thought on getting the vaccine. Facts. My facts. Here we go. Continue on.
Yeah,
When I got a shot, and I got shot on my knee.
Uh-huh.
It was when I got back home. I would not be able to walk.
Right. So here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's how we promote confidence. Adam says, we want people to lead by example.
Yes. Adams revealed that he hadn't spoken with the NBA superstar about the vaccine as of yet. But if he were able to, he'd tell him to urge people to donate plasma as well.
Ooh.
Did that say plasma?
That does say plasma. Keep going.
Take the shot, LeBron, Adam said. Take the shot. And encourage people to go and encourage people to go to the fight
In use. Fightinus.org. LeBron and give plasma. That's how they can save a life this holiday season.
This sounds
Now, look, y'all.
It sounds messy.
Let's see. Let's find this out. Let's see. The coronavirus appended the NBA season last year, forcing the league to create a bubble in Orlando to remain games. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, look.
Wait, the video is here though.
Right.
You wanna
So,
watch the video or no?
well, we can watch the video later.
Okay.
So let's see.
We might post it up. Okay.
Let's see. Let's see.
What is plasma?
That's part of your blood.
Let's see.
Like the fire type thing?
Right. It's
Here we go. Right here. Plasma.
component in your blood.
The colorless fluid part of blood, lymph or milk, in which corpuscles. What does that say?
Corpuscles.
Corpuscles or fat globules as suspended.
Oh, what?
What?
Let me see.
Oh,
Gaboos.
how you say that?
Oh.
Exactly. Corpus.
Corpus.
Corpus muscles. Corpus muscles. And fat globules.
Globules.
Huh?
Globules.
Globules.
And then what?
And then an enzyme gas consisting of positive ions and free electrons in proportions resulting in more or less no overall electric charge, typically at low pressure, as in the upper atmosphere and in fluorescent lamps.
So you're
Okay.
looking for number one. Number one is
Oh.
the plasma you guys talking about.
Okay. So they want also people to donate their fluid, which is part of their blood.
That
So
guy
why-
gave-
but
that
why
guy
do you need
gave
to-
them.
Why do you need to donate your fluid?
What-
Like, why you need to donate your
'Cause
fluid?
from what I've heard from throughout the pandemic that I've been watching, that they could take a fluid from a person who has survived COVID and use it for treatment or therapy for another sick person.
Right. That's what sponges put. Isn't it the blood of those who had COVID-19 and survived?
So
Yeah.
are they trying to say
So,
that?
yeah.
So they're saying
So they're
I'm not
inserting
sure. Are they
the
saying
half of the
go get the
blood.
vaccine and then? Are they saying go get the vaccine and then also donate plasma? So it's like we're gonna give you COVID, then we're gonna take your plasma too. Is that
Yeah.
what they're saying?
Hey, look, y'all.
I don't get it.
I
Don't
don't-
make
If
sense.
that's what
It
need
don't make
plasma,
sense.
They need plasma from people who possibly
This
have.
do not
look,
make sense.
all I know, I'm gonna read it again, okay? Because
This is crazy.
they're saying
I'm gonna take someone's half of their blood, basically,
Not
a
half.
fraction of their
Jerome
blood.
Adams is asking Surgeon General urges LeBron James to take COVID vaccine. I don't buy it. If that man does it, that's fine. LeBron James has the right
What if
to get LeBron James has the right to do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to get COVID, if he wants to vote for whoever the heck he want to vote for, that's his own right as a man. The man ain't committed no crimes. He ain't busting nobody in the head. He ain't cheated on his wife. He ain't did nothing. LeBron James do whatever that he wants to do. But the fact of the matter is that when you go so heavy as for the Surgeon General to urge the most popular black man to go and get something that has been created that maybe they're feeling like a lot of people aren't going to get, and they don't want it to go to waste, which talks dollars and cents. So maybe we'll go get LeBron James and Tom Brady and Sean.
why didn't they get?
I'm just
Johnson?
saying, no, they haven't. But I'm just saying,
Tom Brady.
you can't donate plasma after getting the vaccine. Right.
No, wait. But
So he said, what did they? So
But they-
also, so they're
what
urging
this-
separate
is this-
people.
Huh?
They're urging some people to get the vaccine and urging them separate people to get the the plasma?
Wait, so Jerome
Or they gonna say
Adams.
donate your plasma. They take the plasma first, then give you the vaccine. How's this gonna work?
I don't know.
So
All
then
I know
this
is a lot. Everybody can do whatever you want to do.
dude
Okay.
is trying to. Is he considering that he might kill LeBron James? That his life might end.
No,
because
but
of
he's not.
taking-
He doesn't think that because he said.
You don't care though.
He really doesn't.
He said.
He's not taking in consideration
Let's say I want to know
of LeBron James' life. Because if he did, he would be like, there might be some
Let's see.
side effect or something might happen to you, but I trust that overall it's solid. But you could at least say that there's some side effect at least. But then again, we haven't watched the video.
Mhm.
So
It said LeBron James. I know you've been a big supporter of the mask. Adams said during the interview with the news station, "I want to know when you're going to take that shot, not the shot at basketball." So then he tried to throw a joke in there,
fun.
like, no, man, stop. It can change because I know. Oh, here it is. Because I did it. Because it's safe. Now is because it is the what? Is that the pronoun?
I think so.
Why didn't he
Don't
use
ask
the
me,
noun?
I'm a teacher.
Why didn't he use the noun? Why didn't he say
But he's the proper noun. The
uh,
COVID-19 test.
right? Right? He said because let me say he continued by saying because I did it. What the hell is it? Don't be side talking me. Now you're from Hunters Point, 3rd Street, and 24, and not Fillmore, and stop. I took it. No, you can't talk like that. Look here, Jerome.
You're the U.S. Surgeon.
Hey, Jerome Adams can't say that, even though Jerome is probably from Jerome. Rome. He probably is Rome. But you ain't Rome no more. You're sorry, Colonel General Jerome Adams. And
Now we will speak.
I think that
Now,
LeBron James
now Surgeon General
just
Jerome
being
Adams.
and
will
the
be speaking.
clarification that I believe that LeBron James, if he
He was on the task force,
would
wasn't he?
please
The
just
first day,
Brother.
remember the first day of the coronavirus? He was on the task force like, well, I think the COVID-19 would change the world. Something like that.
Don't misquote. Don't misquote. Retract.
okay, misquote there. That's a misquote.
Retract.
Right,
So
we're being a
let's
little
make sure
silly,
he
but
said it.
look, the fact of the matter is, man, is that
He was on the task force.
the Surgeon General is urging LeBron James to get the COVID vaccine so that he can get, so that America can get more people to get the vaccine. Well, I was reading an article during the bubble when the NBA championship was happening that people didn't even like LeBron James. They hated him because he was because they what they did that one time they the blackout, not the blackout, but the Black Lives Matter when they yeah, but what they do, they didn't play that game. And they said that LeBron James ruined the sport. And that the numbers went down and their ratings weren't good. And it was all LeBron James' fault. And somehow, Mr. Jerome Adams believes that he could save America and the world by having LeBron James take the COVID vaccine.
But LeBron James is gonna cut to the sign and he's not gonna read the fine print.
And I'm going to bet that LeBron James is going to read that fine print. And again, I'm going to say it again. If LeBron James chooses to get the vaccine, that's fine. But this right here, of them trying to urge him to do it, that's kind of like, that's like bullying. Yeah. That's like peer pressuring. That's, that's, hey, here, smoke this joint. Smoke this joint. Smoke this joint. Hey, man, hey, he's a cat. He only wants to smoke a joint. Come on, man, ain't nothing but a little joint. Come on, yeah. It's just a roach. It's a roach. It's a roach. You gonna save America. America saved by you, LeBron. That's what that's what Jerome Adams, he gonna get LeBron in there. He gonna be like, Mr. James,
Do
I
I
want to
at
thank
least
you
get
so much.
25 mil?
Hey, Rome. They gonna say, James, why don't you gonna save the world with this little joint. With this little joint. Hey, I love y'all. We out here tonight, y'all. I'm just saying, man, be careful. Be careful for the bamboozles. It's a cold world, man. Watch out for the peer pressure and the bullying.
If you got any inkling, LeBron James, I'm just gonna say, if you got any question in your heart,
Right.
don't do it. If you have any, don't let nobody bully you.
We gotta
Right.
send this to LeBron James.
Try to shame you. I don't care if they start burning jerseys again and all that stuff.
Wait, and stop there, because you just said something. Unless they give them 25 million, you got to understand that's something that they would do.
Yeah, they would probably,
right.
They would have to do that.
And that's where he got to understand. Well, I already got 250 million,
Yeah.
and I'm cool. And that goes into greed, Mr. Professional Dad's 24.7. Greed. Okay, if you're gonna get it because you want to get it, not because it's going to help save the world. Hey, look, I don't buy LeBron James getting it, and now everybody else gonna get it because he got it, and that's what is the change gonna be.
Let some other people be sacrificial lambs for
Right.
change.
Don't do that to LeBron, because then LeBron falls into the trap. Because again, we don't know if the vaccine is 100%. We don't.
Exactly.
And if LeBron gets it, and the brother been riding fly, he been riding cool the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time.
But
Come
then
on, man. They done took out Kelly. They done took out Bill Cosby, Mike Tyson, Tupac, and I don't mean death. I mean their reputations. Mike Vick, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, okay? Prince. Everybody who is here that stands high. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey,
Already?
Not exactly. But my point is that it always ends up where someone who is of significant power, respect, admiration, somehow, some way, here comes this ice cold, dirty story that takes everyone's love away from that popular mogul.
And then if he doesn't do it, then he's gonna get a lot of shade.
But what about all them slave owners that do the same thing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the people all the movie people, everybody, like, man, don't give me
So anyway,
yeah,
hey,
if he doesn't do it, then everyone's gonna be like, man.
So we live on YouTube. Tomorrow we going live on Facebook. We live with you here on Instagram. We taking the transition. By January 1st, we moving on, I believe, off of Dave Chappelle. Exactly, right? There always got to be something, and then just throw them off. Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. Eddie was hot, burning hot. Martin Lawrence burning hot. Then here come a story about him. Now we don't want to give him the big movie role. Richard Pryor. I mean, we can go on and on and on. So again, we all can choose what we want to do. We got to take a moment, focus, listen, trust ourselves, trust our God, love. Hey, y'all be good. Like Father,
like son.
This is my main guy, Cole Joe, the character.
Mr. Unknown.
Yes. And
life is great.
No matter what. Hey, peace out. Come get you. No love over there. All right, peace out. Oh. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
That was good.